Hey everybody, I'm here with hockey legend Curtis Joseph. Now, Curtis, I just want to dive right into this. So now, a lot of people recognize you. I mean, all across the world, people call you Cujo. You were played 20 years in the NHL. You won an Olympic gold medal, multiple times All-Star. You're a front runner to be in the Hall of Fame. But you're also a dad. You're also a coach. You have all these things, like lots of different people identify you in different ways. People that don't know you say, oh, that's Cujo, this made up persona. How do you, in 2017, how do you identify yourself?
Well, I've been retired for, I think, the better part of 9 years now. So when you make that transition from hockey player to being retired, there better be more to you than just a hockey player, or you're really, really going to struggle. I struggled as it was retiring. I think most players, most athletes do. But I had lots of family, notably kids that were at a great age that I was able to delve into and be a coach and a mentor and a guider. So I think I see myself as a husband, as a father, first and foremost, and a retired NHL player. That's how I still make a living, is by doing speaking appearances and just being an ambassador for the Toronto Maple Leafs. So retired player is also on the resume, but certainly father and husband first, and hopefully a good friend to my friends.
You touched a little bit about kids. Now, your childhood, a lot of people may or may not know, extremely difficult. I mean, you started with less than nothing, raised by foster parents. When you started hockey, you couldn't even skate. Like, you were 11 years old before you had to skate, which is why you said the goalie position chose you.
Right.
How much did these early struggles have to play into your success?
Well, I can see it now, but at the time, you don't know that you don't have money. You don't know that you're in a more difficult situation as far as food or as far as love is concerned. I was fortunate to have a lot of friends that had dads that would pick me up and take me to places and look out for me and buy me equipment. So the hockey community is a special community in Canada for sure. The good news is when I get older, I look back and I see those struggles, and I didn't know I was struggling. You only know what you know at the time. But everything got better as I got older. There was always a goal to shoot for. There was always something bigger. There was always something better. So that's what I strive for. It was in me to do better. And I started from the bottom for sure, being a foster kid and not having really the support or the training at home. Like you said, I started at 11 years old and I didn't know how to skate. So they threw me a net, they lied to me and said, oh, you're great, just keep going. And I couldn't skate a lick. And so a few years later, I became a good skater, and it was too late to change the positions. And I just wanted to get a scholarship. I didn't have any money. Parents had moved to Nova Scotia. I was living in a basement apartment. So for me, I could see my goal was to try and get a U.S. scholarship, and live that life. And the good news is I was 21 years old and got a U.S. scholarship and attained my goal. And the rest after that was gravy, and everything continually got better. So those early struggles in life always gave me something to shoot for, gave me something to reach for. And every time I climbed up and got on another rung of the ladder, I strove for the next rung of the ladder. So it just kept going that way. It was sacrifice, hard work. I wasn't a partier. Didn't do any drugs or anything like that. I saw it, everywhere. But just worked at kept my eye on had fun, but kept my eye on what I wanted to do. And lo and behold, it happened. So I could see that my early struggles were something that was good for me.
So we talk about you're not a partier. You've never been a partier, but even to this day, you can't go to a place like, if you go to Toronto, I mean, you get Elvis Presley treatment. I mean, you go there, people can't wait to give you stuff. They can't wait to throw stuff at you, and you try to live as clean as you can. There's got to be something out there. You have all of these guilty pleasures thrown at you all the time. What's one you always have a hard time saying no to?
Oh man, that's tough. I've learned how to say no to different things over the years, events or charity events that take all day. But man, it's tough. If you get a nice table at a nice restaurant last minute, or you're able to get your kids Drake tickets on the day of the concert. You know,
Right.
Those are nice perks, and you take them. But I don't know what my guilty pleasure is. I think.
I hope that's not your guiltiest pleasure. Like, you gotta give us something.
Yeah.
Like M&Ms or something.
Yeah, no, I don't know. No, I don't really have too many vices. Coffee, free Tim Hortons coffee. I take it. In the morning.
You heard it here first. This dirty scoundrel in his coffee. Well, Curtis, I can't thank you enough. I know that your time is extremely valuable, and I appreciate you giving us this couple minutes to sit in 3 questions.
That was great.
Curtis Joseph.
A lot of fun. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Curtis Cooter. I'll let
That's
it
in the
that.
South.
Right, that's in the South.